Welcome to day 38 of the Total Package Transformation Program. For today's video, we're going to talk about the pain you're going to experience before the breakthrough. And every man that's going to strive to achieve greatness, they're going to at some point hit a brick wall. And you're going to question yourself, you're going to doubt yourself, and you're going to feel like nothing's working. And this is the stage where most people quit. But the truth is, the pain is actually the signal that the breakthrough is near. So we're going to break down today why you must endure this stage and how to navigate it and how to turn it into fuel to transform you. So the breaking point is just part of the process, and the quicker you get comfortable and accept that, the higher chance of success you're going to have. Because whenever you're trying to change your life, in this case, we're going for the 60-day transformation, it's a drastic change. And you're trying to become a new version, a new man that you're presenting to the world. But the universe is going to test you. You're going to get tested every single day. There's going to be distractions. There's going to be things that are going to come up. And it's going to come down to how bad do you actually want it. And it comes down to, stripping away everything that's not serving you. And whether that be old friends, bad habits, relationships that you thought would last. There will be times where you're going to feel like you're going to lose everything, because part of this journey that you're on is about growth and development. And the people that you're around, could be friends, could be family, they may not share the same values and goals. So this is a part where you have to put yourself first. You've got to learn to get good at saying no to people, and ultimately there's going to be a transition phase where people that you think you knew, that were your friends, your family, support, they're going to disappear, and the journey is very lonely and it's hard to navigate, and this is where you're going to get tested. You've got to let go of the weak parts of yourself, whether that be, again, friends, family, relationships, because growth isn't easy. And ask yourself, why are you on this journey to begin with? The reality is because you're not where you want to be. And you're not where you want to be because you're not doing the things that you should be doing. You're doing the things that you shouldn't be doing with the people that you shouldn't be around with, relationships that you shouldn't be in, things that don't serve you. So it's almost like breaking a bone and growing it back to be stronger. It will hurt, but it is necessary. And even for myself, I have my own breaking points where there's time where I thought everything was done right, working, training, sacrificing, but sometimes you feel the needle isn't always moving. And, online, you can come across that you're always winning, but behind the scenes, what people don't see is sitting in silence, questioning yourself, having all the doubts, all the negative thoughts. And it comes down to resilience and stress management, because you'll start to notice very quickly, friends will disappear, relationships will collapse, opportunity is going to dry up. But then that's when I realised it isn't failure, it's transformation, and it's going to be drastic. So you have to brace yourself for this. The old life dies so the new one can be born. It's as simple as that. And the quicker you get comfortable with that, the easier it's going to become to navigate. And you're probably asking yourself, why is this necessary? Why does this feel like hell? And it's because you're stuck between two worlds. You know that you've outgrown the old one, but you haven't fully stepped into the new one. So you're almost like in limbo, where it's on the fence, one foot in, one foot out. And that's why it feels empty. Your old friends don't relate to you anymore. The new circle isn't fully complete yet. So it's almost as if you're left with your doubts, your fears, inner critics. But at the end of the day, the old saying goes, pressure creates diamonds, not comfort. So you've got to think about how to navigate through this, because we're down to the last 22 days of the program, and you should have seen massive growth in terms of transformation, your physique, your confidence. Even the clothes that you're wearing shouldn't even fit you you should be out there getting new things because your body would have adapted massively. And think about how you can survive and keep breaking down the next barrier and keep developing. And that's going to come down with how you play the next steps. Staying disciplined. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't get up at 5:30 in the morning, jumping out of bed thinking, right, to the gym, I'm going to do a workout. It's a leg day, it's a back day, something heavy. I don't have the passion or desire that I used to 5 years ago, let alone 10 years ago. So it's doing what is necessary. And again, that's why I've made the program so lean, so that you can do it in a way which you're getting the most out of your training and your time, and you're also getting the maximum results. So we're optimizing and we're leveraging all the skills, the experience that's been learned and tried and tested, so that we can make this a more enjoyable space. But again, on top of this as well, control your routine. So we teach this a lot in the 60-day transformation program. It's about structure. So think about your training times, your work times you're going to rest. You know, what does the chaos look outside? What does the order look like inside? Get that all in check so that the process is going to be easy. Like me, I have set meal times, set training times, set sleep times, set work times. So I know exactly what I'm doing and when, and nothing's getting compromised. Think about distractions and how you can limit them. Avoid temporary pleasures, bars, partying, meaningless relationships, social media, TikTok, Instagram. They only drag your dopamine and put you into a brain dead zombie-like state. And you've got to think to yourself, do you want that short-term gratification, or do you actually want to put the work in, go through the journey, go through some adversity, some stressful times, and come out on top? I know which one I would like to do, and I know where I'm going, and this is why I'm guiding you guys as well. But don't be that guy, and we all know, probably 90% of you guys watching fall in that bracket where it's rinse and repeat. I'm not happy, I want to change, making changes, day 1, day 2, day 3, and then we're back to square one. Think about mentors. Think about people that are ahead of you. It could be books, it could be podcasts. Some people even come to myself, so I have a number of people that I guide, give mentorship, business experience. People that are ahead of you and they're successful and you want to go on that journey, what can you learn from them? Let their voice guide you, let their experience, like I'm doing now, help you navigate and have a better quality of life. I just wish I knew this information when I was 16. I'd be in a different space at the moment. So the fact that we have social media, we have YouTube, we have access to all of these information, we're in an information economy, right? There's no excuse to not do well. And think about controlling your social connections. So we're not saying live in a silo and isolate yourself completely, but what we are saying is network deliberately. If you want to go out for dinner, do it with a business partner or an accountant or a potential client. Don't just, for the sake of it, go out, grab a coffee, catch up with friends. Spend time with people who have a like-minded vision. Think about the shift as well. So now try to manifest and envision where it is you actually want to be and envision that lifestyle. The reality is you won't be doing 99% of the things that you're doing at the moment. So you need to grow into that. And until you escape that old version of yourself, nothing's going to happen, let alone fitness, finance. You know, it's all interlinked. It's part of that journey. And this is not an overnight quick win, click your fingers, you've transformed. There's a process, but there will be a point where something clicks. You'll notice yourself in the mirror and think, you know what, this program's working, I look great, I'm getting compliments, I feel good, I'm more motivated to eat clean, I'm resting better, my skin looks better, I'm healthy, I'm more productive, my mind's in a better space, I can think clearly. And this is where you just need to double down and just keep pushing forward, because When you start to rest or take your foot off the gas, that's when, when things are not comfortable, then that's where you can start losing steam and then moving backwards. That's the last thing you want, especially if you've come this far. So move with purpose, even though things might not be comfortable, they might hurt, but as soon as they come, I promise you this, the results are going to compound. And from the outside looking in, people are going to think that you just blew up overnight, but only you knew what you were doing all these nights, the blood, the sweat, the tears, the time, the energy, the sacrifice. That's what people don't see, that's what they don't show you, but that's what you have to go through, and that's why I'm giving you full transparency. What I want you guys to think about from today's video, your takeaways, is pain is feedback. So it's showing you what needs to be cut away. Think of it like cancer. You've got to be aggressive with that approach. The lonely path is the only path. So no great man built his empire surrounded by comfort. And the breakthrough always comes after the hardest point. So just hold on and persevere a little bit longer. And again, this is why I do my best to get videos out every day so you can see my journey, how I navigate entrepreneurship, business, relationships, finance, which you'll get to see more in the very near future. So, what are you going to do? Are you going to quit? Are you going to run back to comfort? Or are you actually going to look at the life that you secretly hate and say it's time for a change? The option's yours, because you've got to walk through the fire, and that's how you become unbreakable. And if you are ready to take control of your body, your mind, your life, it's not late. You can still join the Total Package Transformation Program. And it isn't just fitness, it's a blueprint to becoming the man who dominates every area of his life. The link is below in the description. Step into the pain, embrace it, break through it, because what's waiting on the other side is everything that you ever wanted. If you haven't already, like, share and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.